So today in this video, I'm going to introduce you to the top stocks to buy today. With that, I want to welcome you back to TSC and Stocks Now, where super performance begins and opportunities await. I'm your host, Berg. Let's go ahead and get a move on because time is money. Okay guys, so these are the top stocks that I picked out. These come from my proprietary scan list, or my proprietary scanning method. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump into the charts, and then we'll flip over to the fundamentals and go over the news, see what's developing. So other than that, so what we're going to talk about first is in the ticker symbol NTIC, which is Northern Technologies International Corp. They're in the materials sector and specialty chemicals industry. Okay, so what I like about this chart here is that we have this nice prior uptrend of greater than 25% from low to high, and we have a nice stage 2 accumulation phase. So stages are nothing but the cycle of a stock. Okay, so stage 2, you have stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Okay, so when you have a stage 1, we're in a consolidation phase. When you're in a stage 2, we're in a major uptrend, and it's where accumulation is happening, meaning that institutionals are buying the stock. There is huge demand for this stock. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go over this chart really quick. So here's demand. As you can see, tons of demand pumping this stock up. Boom, boom, boom. So other than that, what we're looking for now is we're looking for the base and the pattern within the base. This is a primary base with a cup with handle. This is a beautiful cup with handle. It stays right on this 50-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average moving up here. We have huge volume developing, or happening within this base or within this pattern every time it jumps up or bounces off of this 20-day moving average and the 50-day. You can see the accumulation. Okay, that's telling you there's insiders or there's institutionals buying this stock here. And of course today, huge, really nice volume, really good volume. The day it's pulling back, later today, but it is what it is. So I would wait for it to kind of close up above this $17.84 area. So we are approaching the new highs, or 52-week highs. The high today was $17.95, this being at $17.99. Okay, so just wait until that $17.84 is actually it's already been broken, but wait until the close of it. So other than that, really nice tight price action right here. I love this right here. As you can tell, let's go look at the let's go look here as to what the range, the tightness and range. It's about 7% in how many days here? 24 days. That's really good. Okay, 7% range, price range in 7 days or 24 days. Excellent. Okay, that's perfect. That's what we want to see. That's just price coiling, not much. You can tell it's just barely trading. There's barely any volume. That's what you want to see. You want to see volume drying up within the handle here. So, and then volume, volume moving, demand coming in as the price is moving out of that handle. That's what you want to see. Okay, that's really good that's good price action, that's good volume action. That's telling you there's positive factors within this stock. And I think, well, of course I don't think, but I know today they reported earnings this morning, so that's really good. As you can tell, it's already up after as we're talking about it. So anyway, other than that, your buy point $17.84. Wait until the close on that. To place your stop at the low of yesterday's close, or the low of yesterday. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm kind of in a hurry because I'm trying to make these videos a little bit shorter, and I don't want to get in too much detail. So other than that, place the low. So place your stop, manage your risk at $17.25. Always go 3 cents below the low, or you can even do 5, 10, 15% cents, not percent but cents, under the low. Okay, however you want to manage it, just make sure that it's a nice tight stop. So if you were to place it, you were to buy now, you're to place it, that only gives you about a 3.5% risk right there. And with this market, how it's been acting this week, not so good. We did have some mild distribution, but the past few days, and today we might have a higher distribution today, so not good for the markets. It was expected though, so I even talked about it last week in my market update video. So other than that, let's go ahead and get a move on to the fundamentals of this stock here. And let me show you exactly what I like about this here. Here's something percent management owns is 21.9%, and the PE ratio is 134. I like high PE ratio, sorry, because when a stock takes off, they're usually in this high PE ratio when they make a monster run. It's been a proven fact, because just because the price to earnings ratio is high does not mean that the stock is overvalued or anything of that nature. Don't listen to that BS, okay? That's a bunch of BS, and because I've traded monster stocks that trade at high multiples on the PE ratio, and I'm talking about like 3, 4, 5, 600, okay? And they've taken off, you know, nearly 1,000%. So other than that, percent the management owns, what I like is 21.9%. What I'm telling you on this is that since management owns 21.9% of the shares outstanding, what it's telling you is that management is putting their money where their mouth is, and that's what you want to see. Okay, they're backing it up, and that's good. So let's go ahead and look at the fundamentals real quick. They're ranked number 4 within their industry, within their competitors here. They manufacture rust and corrosion inhibiting packaging product and services. I'm going to read a news line to you that's really interesting about this company or about this industry. Other than that, their industry rank sucks. It's at 169 out of 197. Their relative strength rating is a D-, not so great. But they did report earnings today, and earnings per share percent change was 291%, with the last 3 quarters average earnings per share growth at 280%. That's insane, okay? These guys are really pumping these numbers, okay? So that's good to see. And not only that, the annual earnings per share percent change for the current year estimated as 1,767%. Their sales percent change last quarter was 58%, so they are making some sales here. They're selling their product. They're doing okay here. Not only that, we got 4% change in funds owning the stock with 2 quarters of increasing fund ownership and a accumulation distribution rating of a B+. Good to see. The fundamentals are pretty well intact, and not only that, we do have funds buying this stock. The only problem with this stock, I'm going to tell you right now, is that it is thinly traded. As you could tell, the volume was pretty low. I think it's like 17,000 if we go back and look, or 18,692, as you can tell. This is a thinly traded stock. It's got a liquidity issue, meaning that the shares outstanding, there's not many shares outstanding, plus it doesn't trade much on a daily basis where there's not much volume, so any selling, like high selling, could literally melt the stock, and I'm telling you right now, like that right there, as you can tell, boom. So it can get a little volatile just due to the liquidity factor, okay? So other than that, so that's the fundamentals on this, really good. So let's go ahead and look at the news here and let's see what's happening. So this is an interesting industry, let me put it that way. So practically what they're in volatile corrosion inhibitors packaging market, okay? This is called VCI. Practically what this means is it is where is that at? Volatile corrosion inhibitors packaging generally consist of materials such as paper or plastic that are saturated with corrosion inhibitors. They assist in protecting metal components, castings, and assemblies and various parts from corrosion. The increase in export of steel and iron parts and components across the globe acts as one of the major factors driving the growth of volatile corrosion inhibitors, VCI packaging market. The increase in the level of shipping logistics activities of metal products, raising the need for advanced anti-corrosion products, and the surge in adopting various product development strategies by manufacturers to stand superior in the market, accelerate market growth, okay? And these guys are in this market, as you can see right here, Northern Technologies International Corp. Okay, so very interesting on this here. So let's go look at the news. As I said, the reason why they have such large volume today is because of their earnings. So other than that, as you can see right here, they've got some pretty good news, and it's been a while, of course, but other than that, their Nature Tech won Masters of Innovation. This is 2014-2015. They're Nature Tech Plastics, ready to embrace shift green technology. So they're trying to get better with the biodegradables and stuff like that for plastics. Not only that, their CFO was ranked one of the top 10 hardest working CFOs, so they have some really good management here. Not only that, since Chief Financial Officer, apparently he's really good, and it's one of the top 25 fastest growing companies in Minnesota as well. So if you want to go read more about this and read more about their company, it's very interesting. I recommend that you do, but we got to get a move on because, like I said, time is money, and that's just how that works. So let's go move on to the next stock here, which is SRL. This is going to be SONY royalty. Okay, so this is fast. Holy moly, yeah, this is really fascinating. It just got to move on. So other than that, huge volume today. We have this primary base right here, this secondary base coming in, kind of just swooping right here, and producing this rounding bottom right here, and we're jumping off that 50-day moving average with some large volume. Okay, so your buy point, of course, is going to come in right here at this close, at the higher close, and it's already demolished that, which is really good. So the high today was $13.57. The high in this one here was about let's see here, $13.57, and that's where we're hitting. So you want to see that close right above this highest close, which is right here at $13.29. So this is actually a really good buy today, and I don't recommend that you do, but you know, you got to take your own responsibility for your own actions. So other than that, looking really good, especially huge volume right here. You could get another blast off run like this right here from this stock just because of the way it moves. Huge demand, okay, huge demand, and huge demand coming out right here. So I would say this stock looks like a pretty good buy to me. Other than that, if you're going to manage your risk, place it at the low of today, okay? So that'll give you about a 5% risk, and take your profits anywhere 2 to 3 times your risk. So your reward's going to be 10 to 15%. And that's how you make money, okay, and stay profitable and consistent in the market. So let's go ahead and move on to their what do you call it, to their fundamentals here. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. I know, but other than that, it is what it is. So management owns 10% right here. The PE ratio is 797. Like I said, this stock could blast off and really move. It's good to see the management putting their money where their mouth is, so they're backing their stuff up here. Other than that, let's go ahead and look at the fundamentals here on this one. So SRL, and so what's happening? They're ranked number 17 out of their industry. They're Hong Kong based, provides financial and supply chain solutions to industrial customers and suppliers. So other than that, the industry group rank is 29. Excellent right there. Group relative strength rating, A, perfect. Their earnings per share percent change last quarter was 175%. Really nothing special on their sales or anything. Debt to equity ratio is 11.4%. That's really good to see. Other than that, they don't really have percent change in funds owning the stock or quarters of increasing fund ownership. But their accumulation distribution rating is an A, so that's great to see. So that's probably management buying this stock, even more of this stock. And like I said, you really want to see management put their money where their mouth is, because they believe in their company, they know something's going on, and they see that. So other than that, let's go ahead and move on to the news. Not too much on the news today with this stock. Practically, they do have a few things that are interesting though within this company, because they are not just in the merchant banking, but they are in the mining like iron ore, and also the industrial segments. Okay, so they're pretty well rounded here. So other than that, SONY Royalty's core asset is revenue royalty on a Canadian iron ore mine. Both the mine's volume and pricing are improving, creating a favorable setup for 2021. There are, however, governance and legal risk with the company's conglomerate structure. Okay, so this is a little interesting right here. At the current valuation and iron ore price environment, SRL appears attractive despite the potential risk. So there are a number of catalysts here, including a potential maiden dividend, disposals, and attempts to improve liquidity. Also on the NTIC on Northern on Northern Technologies International. They do have a dividend as well on that stock, so if you like dividends, there you go. So other than that, so what's going on here? Scully Royalty takes a 7% royalty on iron ore produced by the Scully mine, operated by Takora Resources, northeastern Canada. Mine production has ramped from 1 million tons in 2019 to 3 million tons in 2020. Apparently capacity is 6 million tons, which is expected to be hit according to Takora Resources in H1 2022. Okay, so other than that, these guys right here, I'm going to tell you right now, the royalty payments, they receive 7% royalty on a shipped iron ore and 4.2% on iron ore derived from tailings and waste products. The iron ore is of relatively high quality, containing 65% iron relative to 62% in the pricing benchmark, which is really good. That's extremely high quality. In 2020, that translated to a price premium of approximately 12% compared to the benchmark. So other than that, so for 2020, SRL received a royalty of $30.4 million on 3 million tons, implying a price of $144 at a 7% royalty rate. So other than that, with this right here, they're receiving. They received here, the mine has produced 6 million in the past, and Takora wants to get back to that production level or exceeded. A royalty payment of $63 million based on December 2022 futures pricing is not unreasonable, and maybe that payment becomes closer to $70 million given the higher grade of the ore. So that's really good to see right there. SRL is making some profit on this here. But the only thing is that the company is currently a conglomerate, and its disclosures are arguably sparse and opaque. Last July, the company received an unfavorable legal ruling against its merchant banking subsidiary. In October, the company responded with this press release stating that the freeze order was only applicable in the Cayman Islands and they did not expect a material impact. Equally, they noted that they did not expect any short-term resolution. So that's something that's developing with that right there, but it is just in the Cayman Islands, like they're saying. If it was across globally, if they had freeze across globally, you wouldn't want to even be near this stock. But other than that, it's just the Cayman Islands. Maybe they'll get that resolved and they'll come out in the in the end on top of it. But other than that, if you know anything as to what's developing with inflation, prices have skyrocketed, especially commodities. Steel, iron, oil, gas, even copper prices, lumber prices. I mean, just go look at the markets, at the food, and you'll see, prices have increased dramatically, and they are still increasing. They'll still increase from today to now on, just due to the higher inflation rates. And so that's the reason why they're making some money right here, is because, commodity prices are rising, and that's just part of it, and that's how that works. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off right here. Before I end the video, thank you for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do. You can click on the notification button, click the subscribe button, and click the like. Okay, also leave a comment and let me know what you think of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and other than that, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to help you. So other than that, today with trading, I'm going to tell you right now, it's been a little tough. So just watch your P's and Q's, manage your risk appropriately, and position size accordingly to that risk management, It is tough. This week is getting a little tough here. We did break out to new highs, with the S&P 500 the other day, yesterday I think it was, the NASDAQ, same way. I mean, that's really good to see, but there has been distribution which has just been mild, according to my mathematics, to my, to how I do my stuff. Okay, so other than that, it's been mild for the past 2 days. Today might get a little heavy, so we'll see what happens. Just place your trade accordingly, tighten up your stops, keep your stops really tight. Anywhere between 3 to 5%, and just take the loss if it happens. So what it is. So other than that, just move on. Just know that there's opportunities around. If you follow me, you're going to see opportunities every day. Okay, potential opportunities that can make you a lot of money. But other than that, thank you again for watching here at TSE and Stocks Now. We trade in the present, study the past for knowledge, and follow the process of trading to build our future. Okay, thank you again for watching, and opportunities awaits, my friends.